The following is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Berman, and welcome to ESPN's NFL Football. Trust me, a lot of work has gone into and a lot of pleasure has gone into combining the best that ESPN and the NFL have to offer. So, without further delay, let's go straight to the game. The 10. Touchdown. Uh-oh. He could go all the way.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
It's time for Dolphin football.
Murray boots the opening kickoff. Morris catches it back at the 6. Breaks free. Stiff arms. Hunted down at the 41.
Maurice Morris grabs this one. Now he takes off. This is a great bit of running and a great bit of blocking, too. You don't take it this far out of the end zone all by yourself.
The Seahawks will start this first play of the drive at their 41-yard line. Alexander picked up about 7, and that brings up second down.
Sean Alexander took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Alexander gets the call again, and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Sean Alexander used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on 3rd and short. 3rd down, 1 man down. Alexander carries it for a 3rd time in a row and picks up the 1st down.
Moreland Greenwood let him get a few before he tackled him, enough to get past the markers.
On 3rd and short, they just can't hold them back. It'll be a 1st down. picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Sean Alexander had some decent blocks back there, and he followed them, but they just couldn't make that play work.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Hasselbeck got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass.
That Hasselbeck got knocked just as he was making that pass, and that's why it didn't get to where it was going.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Third down. 9 yards to go. Hasselbeck throws a beauty to the right side, and the reception's made at the 36. Finally stopped at the 30. First down.
Just like that. They can't stop us.
Gordon Robinson is matched up by the defense, but is able to slip away. He makes the catch there. The D might want to send some more company next time.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
Hauls it in right side and is well past the markers for a first down.
Matt Hasselbeck lays this one in beautifully. Got to see it one more time.
Right on the money, Peter. He effectively rendered the defense irrelevant by being so accurate.
Yeah, they might as well have been 10 yards away.
Ball at the 15.
Hasselbeck fires this one over the middle, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Gordon Robinson took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
First and goal. Ball at the 5.
Alexander makes it for his 5th carry and gains about 3 yards.
Second and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line.
Alexander carries it for the 6th time and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Check out this run stopper. 5'11", 235, and a strong presence on the field. This guy knows how to keep an eye on the ball and hone in on it like a heat-seeking missile.
Robinson goes in motion. This one way out right and gets in for the score.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
That's the first time he's seen the end zone, and you know it was going to happen sooner or later.
Oh, he expects to have something under that TD stat at the end of every game.
Now the point after, and it's good. Gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks it off. Rodgers fields the kickoff at the 9. Breaks the tackle. Brought down at the 34.
Charlie Rodgers gets a good-sized kick set his way, but he's ready for it. And the defense doesn't seem to be ready for him. He gets some nice return yards there.
The Dolphins offense takes the field, and they will start at their 34-yard line. Williams gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Dolphins, 39-yard line.
Brown penetrates and stops that back at the 37.
Chad Brown targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
37-yard line.
Fiedler puts his arm into this one, and the reception's made at the 37. Finally dropped at the 33. That will obviously bring up the 1st down.
Chris Chambers goes one-on-one downfield and prevails. There's the catch. Great job.
Peter, how's that for a way to start for a receiver? First pass out of the gates is a bomb, and he gets under it to make the catch.
You gotta love it. Make the defense a little off guard from the get-go.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Seahawks are out in front, 7-0. Conrad catches it in the flat and gains a couple.
Jay Fiedler played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Fiedler throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 31. Eventually tackled at the 10. That will obviously bring up the 1st down.
Rob Conrad capped off a nice catch with a solid run. Great play.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Williams patches it over the middle, and that's good for 6.
Ricky Williams had a man playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire 1st quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, it is, Dan, but he will see the ball more and more as the game goes on.
Williams gets the ball and heads out right. Robinson tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Damian Robinson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. 3rd down from the shotgun. Springs makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. That will bring up 4th down.
Sean Springs got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
The defense denies the opportunity for the score and instead forces them into a 4th down situation.
Pressure cooker of a play, and the D played it tight.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Puts it straight through the uprights and good.
Little Mile booted a short one through the uprights. Hey, it's 3 points no matter how close you are.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Murray kicks this one away. Williams fields it all the way back at the 1. Stopped at the 30.
James Williams got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Seahawks
and 10,
had an
Seattle.
effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 30-yard line. Robinson goes in motion. Alexander has his number called on first down and heads left, tackled at the 39.
Here's an interesting back, fourth-year man out of Alabama, and a good performer out of the backfield. He draws the camera's attention most of the time because he can make it happen.
Second and 1. Ball at the Seahawks, 39-yard line.
Alexander gains 3 yards, and that brings up first down.
First and 10. Ball at the Seahawks, 41-yard line.
Alexander gets the call on first down and rambles for about 5.
Jason Taylor with the tackle.
Second down with a split
Second and
backfield.
5. Ball at the Seahawks, 37-yard line.
Alexander gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up first down.
First down,
Walter
Seahawks.
Jones used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
Nice
First and
second
10.
down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Alexander takes it across the line and gains about 3 yards. Second down from the
Second
eye.
and 7. Ball at the 45.
Alexander has his number called on second down and only gets back. The Seahawks take their first time out. Robinson goes in motion. Hasselbeck unloads this one to the left, and it's off. Incomplete.
Matt Hasselbeck ringed it into double coverage, but luckily nobody was able to catch it.
Third and long, they have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be fourth
Punt
down.
formation.
Williams lines up for the punt.
To make the return.
Williams takes the long snap and punts it away. Rodgers fields it at the 13.
2 yards
Dragged
on the
down
play.
at the 14.
Charlie Rodgers didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Dolphins could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 14-yard line. Fiedler throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
James McKnight has a small crowd of defenders working him, and yet still makes the catch.
There's the catch, and there were 3 guys around him.
They say bad things come in threes, but that didn't seem like that was bad at all. Maybe mildly annoying, but definitely not bad.
First down, both wideouts to the right. Springs tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Sean Springs with the deflection.
Look, seventh-year man out of Ohio State. This is a guy I want on my secondary. You won't find many defenders who can disrupt a pass the way he can. And not only does he do it well, he does it often.
Second and 10. Ball at the Dolphins, 29-yard line.
Fiedler uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 35, and he's stopped right there.
Jay Fiedler demonstrated his arm strength back there with a solid cross-field pass.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Dolphins, 35-yard line.
Michael makes the nice catch and is at the 45. Chased down at the 40. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Jay Fiedler made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 105 yards and no interceptions.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Seahawks are out in front, 7-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime update. Let's quickly highlight the key drives so far. The Seahawks managed to convert 3 third downs as they took the ball 59 yards on 11 plays. Sean Alexander put the cap on the drive, punching it into the end zone from short range. The Dolphins did manage to get some points of their own, however. They got in a field goal range thanks to an effective offense that moved the ball 60 yards on 8 plays. Olindo Mare wrapped up the drive with his first field goal. And now for my hot at the half player. Sean Alexander carried the ball with both poise and power. And if he can keep it up in the second half, he might lift his team to a win. And that'll wrap things up from the Bristol studios for now. Let's go back out to the game with Dan and Peter.
Thanks, Chris. Welcome back to Pro Player Stadium. The Dolphins will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 7-3. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Number 3, kicking off
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks it off to begin the second half. Miner fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Tackle at the 30.
Travis Miner grabs this pretty good boot, and then he takes off. Pretty decent return, too. Tell you what, you gotta love the special teams players. They really go for it.
The Dolphins have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Conrad catches it in the flat and tries to get free. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 40.
Holding. Number 66, offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Jamie Nails
Repeat
was
first down.
obviously holding right there. The ref was right to throw the flag.
This is a huge completion here, or I should say it would have been.
Yeah, it would have been, Dan, but it's coming back, folks.
Fiedler throws a bullet, and it's complete at the 25, and he's stopped right there.
Darius Thompson had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Darius Thompson had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Thompson goes in motion. Fiedler gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's tipped. No good, incomplete.
Randall Godfrey got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
it still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Royals gets ready to punt this away. Royals gets the snap and punts it away. Ingram fields the punt at the 30. Stopped at the 38.
Bobby Ingram snags the football off a nice punt here and gets a few yards on the run back. The offense should be happy with that.
The Seahawks at their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their 38-yard line. Alexander takes it for his 14th carry and will lose about a yard here.
Brock Marion not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
No good, incomplete. Hasselbeck throws a beauty to the right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Matt Hasselbeck ambles a little here by throwing it into double coverage, but he nails his man.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 56 yards and no interceptions.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 49.
Stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brock Marion was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Sean Alexander, the ball carrier. Sonny Mike with the tackle. Down.
No dice, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Sean Alexander had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
He couldn't hold on to that one, and maybe that's why they don't throw to him that often.
No, he's more of a runner than a target out of the backfield.
Williams lines up for the punt. Williams takes the snap and punts it away. Rodgers fields it all the way back at the 10. Dragged down at the 11.
Charlie Rodgers didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Dolphins had a 3-and-out last time. We'll see what they can do here. They'll start at their own 11-yard line. Chambers catches the hard throw and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Fiedler plays this one perfectly. There's a defender in the way, but watch where he places this. Right on the money. I guess that was a risky pass technically. It sure didn't look like one.
They make a completion, but their short game doesn't seem to be worth the time they're investing in it.
Well, even when they finally do connect, it's not really moving the ball. They need to think bigger.
Williams gets the handoff and heads upfield. Tackled at the 30. 2nd down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Dolphins, 30-yard line.
Williams will get the carry on second down and gains about 3 yards.
Anthony Simmons brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They hold pretty firm there, and they've got to do it again on 3rd and short. Williams picks up 6 on the play, and they will move the chain.
Ricky Williams got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Brown makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Chad Brown swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. 2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Fiedler really rifles this pass, and it's caught at the 46. Brought down hard at the 43. That will bring up 1st down.
James McKnight was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making a catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Williams will get the carry on 1st down and will gain close to 6.
Check this out. 5'10", 228. This is one tough running back. There are plow horses out there envious of how much this guy can drag.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks are out in front, 7-3. Williams takes this one way out left and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Sean Springs not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Rob Conrad looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
Peter, even though he's a back versus a wideout, it's still rare to see him drop those.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. For a back, he's got great hands.
Royals gets ready to punt this away. Royals gets the ball and aims this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 18.
Mark Royals did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Seahawks stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 18-yard line. Alexander gets the toss and gets past the line. Tackled at the 19.
Sean Alexander was smart to use his blockers there, but the play collapsed pretty fast back there.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down, 2 receivers to the left. Hasselbeck rifles it out left side, and it falls incomplete.
Corey Robinson looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed.
Jackson didn't hold that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Darrell Jackson would have made a big run up the side if he'd made the catch. if.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Third is such a crucial down game. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Williams takes the snap and punts it away. Rogers takes it at the 41. Left down at the 46.
John Rogers swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Dolphins offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their 46-yard line. Godfrey tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Look at this hitter, 6'2", 245, and a nose for stopping a play in its tracks. One of the better guys at reading the offense and then reacting.
Second and 11. Ball at the Dolphins, 45-yard line.
O'Keefer gets the sack way back at the 39.
Chike O'Keefer takes down the quarterback in the backfield for a sizable loss. There's the hit, and that'll push him back a few yards.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses
16.
in a row.
Ball at the Dolphins, 39-yard line.
Connect on this one. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
James McKnight dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that.
That would have been a tough catch.
Royals lines up for the punt. Royals gets the snap and punts it away. Ingram fields the punt at the 16. Dragged down at the 18.
Bobby Ingram didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Seahawks have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 18-yard line. Alexander goes right up the middle and gains about 3 yards.
Sammy Knight with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the Seahawks, 21-yard line.
Alexander takes it off the toss and will end up losing a bunch here.
And you're saying executing a beautiful backfield tackle there to back him up. An awesome hit.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Third down from the eye. Alexander marches off right guard. The Dolphins take their first time out. Williams lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Number 32 to make the return.
Williams gets the ball and punts it away. Rogers fair catches it at the 42.
Charlie Rogers decided not to become the spam in a kicking squad sandwich, wisely signaling for the fair catch.
The Dolphins will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:50. Chambers goes in motion. Williams takes his 10th carry of the game, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Ricky Williams took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run.
Chike O'Keefer targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They managed to hold them behind the line of scrimmage, but they have another shot at it coming up.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
3rd down, just a single receiver on the field. Intercepted. One man to beat, no one in front of him. And he's in for the touchdown.
Ken Lucas picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown will stretch the lead, Peter, and it looks like they will walk away the winner here.
Well, it looks that way, Dan, but it's not over until it reads 0-0 up there.
Number 3.
55.
The extra point. Matt Hasselbeck holding.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks this one away. Rodgers fields the kickoff at the 6. Breaks free, brought down at the 30.
Sean Rodgers gets a good-sized kick set his way, but he's ready for it. And the defense doesn't seem to be ready for him. He gets some nice return yards there.
The Dolphins start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 51. Fiedler fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 30.
Chad Brown shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
Hasselbeck takes a knee.
Timeout call. Second and 11. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Hasselbeck takes a knee.
Third down.
Hasselbeck takes a knee, and the clock will tick down. And that is going to do it for this one. The Seahawks come out on top 14-3. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.